Another offering from the StandUpTalk Radio Network.
Live from Ari Mannis' Aunt's Garage, it's Toss Salad with Ricky Luna and me, Jessica Michelle Singleton. Yay! Studio audience.
All right, that was really good. Hey, everybody, how's it going? This is the Toss Salad Podcast. I'm your host, Ricky Luna, with Jessica Michelle Singleton. On today's show, we have really great gay people on our show, finally. A couple nice gays from West Hollywood.
Hooray!
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Nolan and Chris. How's it going, you guys? How are you guys doing?
Awesome.
That is super good. Okay.
How are you doing, Chris?
Sorry, you guys have to share the mic. We
good.
only afford so many.
That's pretty good. So, Chris actually has no last name. Yesterday, when I text Ryan, I was like, "What's your friend's name again?" Or you guys are boyfriends, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay, love!
Boyfriend and boyfriend. Woo!
That's very nice.
How long have you guys been together for?
I've been putting it in his butt for about 3 weeks now.
Oh,
Oh
you're
my
the
God.
You're the alpha.
No longer, actually.
Longer?
Yeah,
Like-
like a month.
That's pretty cool. Where'd
Wow.
you guys? For a month?
Month and a half
You
or so.
insensitive piece of shit. You don't even remember when
Yeah.
you first put it in my butt.
You
You insensitive bitch.
That's kind of sad.
About a month.
What a
3
jerk.
weeks to a month-ish.
Gee whiz.
That's so.
That's so wild. I was like looking at, because I was trying to do research on you guys, and then to be an ass.
Research.
Oh, by the way, today's my birthday. I just wanted to let you guys.
Happy
birthday!
Oh my god, that was
This
so
isn't
great.
a joke. It's an actual.
It is my actual birthday, and I have these party things. Hold on, we have to have a birthday moment right
Oh
here.
my god.
So
Is
here's
this
Wow.
gonna start a fire?
it won't because they're not.
Oh, we also have Michael James Benson.
No,
I
that's
wanted to make
okay.
sure
I
to
don't
say
need to
hi
be
to
here.
him.
Okay, you know what? J. Michael? Is it J. Michael or Michael J?
James Benson.
Michael James Benson. Okay, you get one of the loud ones because you're a loud piece of shit.
Yeah, I know. What
You
I
get a
am.
loud one too, even though you're a
Don't
moderate.
lie. I'm a extremely loud piece of shit. Wait, this is flammable.
Is it say flammable?
Are these gonna catch on fire?
No, they won't.
It's potential.
They won't.
Well, oh, as soon as we
happened?
talk about fire.
I don't know how to
Ari,
pull.
will you
I'm
will you do one
afraid.
of these with us?
Yes.
Okay, great.
How
Okay,
does it
so
work?
this is so you pull on this
Alright.
string.
Where's the?
You pull on the string. I don't know how those work.
Oh great! I'm gonna
Oh.
shoot my hand off.
That's gotta be.
Magnum poppers.
Make them.
It says pull on the.
Oh, use only under.
Oh,
close
it's like a gun, and you're supposed to go like that.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes. no
Okay.
sense,
Oh,
but okay.
don't point either end toward face or other person.
Yes. Ah! No, please don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. If everyone could please.
Pull trigger. Okay.
If everyone could please put their right hand over their hearts, we're gonna sing the Pledge of Allegiance.
And then at the end, are we shooting?
And then at the end we'll shoot.
We're
okay?
shooting then.
Ready? I pledge,
pledge allegiance
to
to the flag
of
of the United States of America
and
to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy birthday, Ricky!
A flame!
I'm glad Ricky's good at cleaning.
Oh my god, I'll clean it up, don't worry.
Yeah,
This
he
is-
will clean
Oh my!
Oh my,
everything up.
That was terrifying.
it smells like crazy.
Sulfur. It smells like birthday.
This isn't the first
Smells
time.
like pain. Is what
This
it
isn't the
smells
first time Ricky's done poppers and exploded.
Hey!
like. Oh.
It's not the first time I've done poppers and exploded.
Yeah.
I have
Who's
done
poppers?
poppers. It's what is it? It's called. It's like
I know that. I know that.
It's like
guy.
nail
Oh,
polish remover.
It's ethyl nitrates. That's what it is. It's
I
ethyl-
know a guy
it's-
named Popper.
It's VHS head cleaner is what it
Yeah.
used to be, and now they sell it as this thing that's called something incense.
Whip it?
Oh,
Oh.
no, whip
What?
it.
Is that
Whip it
different?
That's
is
nitrous
different where
oxide.
you.
That's a nitrous oxide. It's a canister that you put in a cracker and then you inhale it and you go wah 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 and you devil.
That's the whip it or that's
the whip it.
popper?
Yeah, nitrous oxide. Ethyl nitrate
Getting
is
all
the
science
poppers.
up in
I
here.
know, right? Isn't that weird?
That's fantastic.
When you have nothing to do but lie on your stomach and get fucked all day long, you gotta like
Yeah,
read
you
the
gotta-
back of the
you
poppers,
read the
you know?
things that
You gotta do
What
it.
else is there to do but watch Breaking Bad and read? I
You
mean,
know what?
there's-
I don't think that there really is anything else to do. So when I was trying to do research on you, Chris, because I couldn't find your last name, I just typed Chris into
Like
to
share.
Google. Exactly, because I was like, well, if Ryan Nolan just puts a Chris out there.
Ryan Nolan, like Nolan Ryan. I grew up with a kid named Ryan Nolan. You're not him, are you?
No.
No.
Well, maybe. Where are you from?
Anchorage, Alaska.
No.
You would look really. I was like, you look so different. You've
He
really
might be my
just
cousin, though.
grown up to look so much nicer. Don't. If you're listening to this, I'm sorry. He's not listening.
Are you? I never put that together. Ryan Nolan. Nolan Ryan.
Like Nolan Ryan, the baseball player.
Right, the
Nolan
baseball
Ryan,
player.
yeah.
My dad named me after him.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up with like a bat in my hand.
Jesus.
Did you? So you play
Were
baseball a
you
lot,
forced into
or
baseball,
Oh, yeah.
like
did
so
you
many
like it,
other
or
kids?
did you hate it?
Is that?
I liked it, but I mean, there was like high expectations of me that
Especially
I didn't
with your
like.
name. I think
Yeah.
it's when a parent like really tries to force
You're
you into a
gonna
sport,
be the
it's
next
not as
Nolan Ryan. Yeah.
What were your parents' expectations that they put on you?
to be a pro.
Yeah, I think my parents wanted me to like go to college and play, and then go to the minor leagues.
Did they
and
dream of you also being gay, or is it?
then- I think that
You're
they
gonna be the
dreamed
best
of me being an
baseball gay
athlete.
player
They were
ever.
more upset that I'm not like a professional athlete today than I'm not banging chicks.
For
Well,
those-
we don't care
okay.
what you put your
That's
dick
a
in. Just
step
get
in
a
the
signing
right
bonus.
Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. For those, if
great.
anybody's listening to this right now, just to paint a picture of what now I want to call you Nolan
Nolan.
Ryan. What Ryan Nolan looks like: pretty flawless teeth, high
Beautiful.
cheekbones, a very long and illustrious neck, a somewhat Adonis-like body. But
Yeah.
but if you had to put it into a god, I would have to say Apollo or one of the
Yeah.
Thank you.
one of the traveling messengers. You know, something like that. Sagittarius.
Both of you guys are just
Just enough
beautiful
hair on his
people.
I
face
know.
to keep it
You
hip
got
and
you guys
cool
are
and
like
very sexy.
in San Francisco. My ex-boyfriend used to call guys like you hot regulars because
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys couldn't you look like regular pedestrian type guys, but when you take your shirts off and then you show everybody that like you have really nice feet and stuff,
You what? That's such a random thing.
people like were like, oh my god, I never would have guessed you would have looked like that with sleeveless shirts or
Yeah.
something like that. So
Hot
we're dealing
regulars?
Thank
we're,
you.
we're dealing with
You're secret gorgeous.
we're
That's
dealing
it.
with top shelf pussy right here, and
Yeah.
with no disrespect
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Hey, don't forget bottom shelf pussy's okay too.
Hey, but you know
I've
what?
had plenty of some of the best pussy I've had.
I love that you say putty.
Putty.
yeah, some of the best pussy
That
I've
pretty
had.
much explains probably the kind of pussy you've had.
Now what
the
is
fact that you call it
16.
putty.
what is putty? I've heard that before. Have you heard that before?
I think that's what
Yeah.
a grandma
It's-
calls a
It's
dog.
black or
Putty.
it's just pussy
That's
that has much
adorable.
more meat to. I mean,
So you grew up in Maryland.
Grew up in Maryland, right outside Washington D.C., behind NIH.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow, a lot of
Oh.
gangsters?
You know, my sister thought she was a gangster. She was one of those kids that wore the chinkos.
Oh, yeah, my brother was the
Oh,
same way. Those
yeah.
big Jinko.
poser, or did she actually get into the?
No, she was stupid.
Oh, okay.
So she never shot
One
She
of
anyone?
those
really thought
gangsters.
she was part of a gang, but it
That's-
was really just her imaginary friend.
Your sister was a
You
part
have
of.
to have friends to be in a gang.
Right.
Well, you don't have to necessarily have friends to
You
be
just
in a
need
gang.
people.
enemies to be the.
True. Now, okay, because I love John Waters. Do you know John Waters?
I love John Waters.
I love
Yeah.
John Waters so much, and he always tells these great stories about local Baltimore people. Like, there was this story that he said he saw this little girl in a party dress, and she was beating something up on the ground, and he came up behind her, and he looked at, to reveal it was this dead rat, and she had a rock in her hand, and she said, "I just killed this," you know, like kind of the gritty Baltimore people. Like, do you have any cool Baltimore stories of any Baltimoreans?
Yeah, actually, I lived in Baltimore for about 4 years of my life when I went to university at Loyola, and
Oh, wow.
Loyola literally is right near. Have you seen The Wire?
Yeah.
So it's like in the heart of like
Is your sister
where The
also a
Wire
gangster, or
takes
is she
place.
Not, didn't get a
Um,
chance to be in the.
No, my sister actually just moved out here.
Oh, so.
Lives with me now.
She's not like
She's
with the
in-
Crips.
No, she's at Parsons in New York, and she's out here like to try to get a job in fashion.
That's
Oh,
the,
how exciting.
that's
Oh, I hope
the-
she's not
yeah.
going to try to bring back Jinkos.
No, wait.
No,
wait.
God,
Please
thank God.
don't.
Is that that's the
If she
Project
starts
Runway
to think
school,
about
right?
it, say
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
That is so wild. Have
That's
you been to
so
this school?
exciting.
I have. I'm a gay man, so when you have a sibling that's at a university, you're like, I gotta visit.
That's cool. So go
wish I
back.
had a gay brother.
I want to hear this story
Yeah.
though. I want to hear this story about some crazy Baltimore things. So go ahead.
Okay, so I would literally walk outside of my classroom and like go to like the CVS to like buy a pack of cigarettes, and I'd like run into like somebody smoking crack, and like they'd be like smoking crack talking to a cop.
Just in the daylight.
Like and like the cops not getting mad at them for smoking
It's
crack.
Oh my
Like,
god.
it's totally cool. And then like I would always find it funny whenever I needed pot, because like the thing is, if you're not in the gangs or like they call it the game.
Yeah.
If you're not in the
Of course.
drug dealing game,
Right.
then you're fine. You're not gonna get shot. You have nothing to worry about. You can walk all throughout the ghettos, and they don't care. But if you're in the game, you can get fucked with. And
Oh,
so
wow.
one night we like had no weed, and we couldn't get any from the dealer on campus.
Yeah.
Like the nice white preppy
The nice
boy
pretty
that
dealer.
sold it out of the lesbian and gay center.
Yeah.
Seriously, he
What
did.
a great guy.
And
Wherever
and,
you are.
and so we had to go on the streets of Baltimore to find weed, and we were so terrified that we were now part of the game.
What time was this at?
That we were gonna get
Indirectly.
shot.
What time did you start the game at? What time of the day or night?
I think it was
Into the
like
game.
I think it was like around like 8 p.m.
Ooh.
And I remember because it's right when all the hookers started to come
Yeah,
out.
that they come out around 7:45, and they usually the ones that start at 7:45 usually.
Well,
go
a
back
hooker-
to
And
bed
Michael
about
James is always
10:30.
there to pick them up.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I used to manage women. Let's move on.
I never, the thing is that a working girl never stops working. I
No,
mean, if I'm
not
awake,
really.
Yes,
if I'm
baby.
awake, then I'm gonna
Whether
be
you're
working.
a real
as
hooker
they
or
say.
not, a real.
or whatever.
You gotta make that money, baby.
Yeah.
Well, did they blow bubbles?
What's blow
Who's
bubbles?
Bubbles?
Or they,
Who's
like,
Blubbles?
Like, they queef it out?
Oh,
Pretty much.
yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know, wait, where
I
have
mean,
you
if you
seen
pay
this?
the top dollar.
Like
I
on
mean, if you
Zack
pay
and
the
Mary
right-
Oh,
Makes a Porno.
okay. Oh.
And I've always been interested in it ever since then. I was like, really, can they do that?
Well,
Chris,
I
have you
bet
ever
you
been with
could.
a woman?
No.
You never
Yeah.
see
Have
that?
you?
Yeah, and I know they don't really typically blow bubbles.
it's,
I feel like you could. You couldn't like blow them out, but I feel like
some of them have skills.
if you got some air in there, you know.
It takes training. to
On
do
behalf
that stuff.
of people who queef, which is every woman who's ever had aggressive sex,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
feel like maybe it could happen.
Yeah.
Because you get air in there. Like if a guy's going in and out, like if he's pulling all the way out, it like
It's
pushes
like a
air in,
vacuum.
Yeah.
and then it has to leave. So it'll be like. The other day, I literally, as I was coming, I was having sex, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna come," and it was like, as I came.
That's what I look for most in a girl. Red-headed, tight jeans, and a woman who really know how to queef, really well.
You know what?
Bubbles.
Well, the thing is that it takes a lot of air for you to blow a bubble. I mean, if you
Yeah.
think about the times you've
Have
ever,
I converted anyone in here into wanting to have sex with women? By talking about
maybe.
vagina
by the
farting.
way, never having had sex with a woman is called in the gay community what?
A golden gay.
A gold? Yes, a
A
gold.
golden gay.
A golden
you're,
gay.
you're literally a perfect boy.
There you go.
Wow, that's very nice.
That's so good.
Exciting.
Have you ever seen a woman, Chris, and have you ever seen a woman that was a dyke or somebody that was like a hardcore dyke that was like, damn, if she had a penis, I would totally let her fuck me.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen any dykes like that?
Yeah, because you get attracted to their boyish charm.
Right.
Yeah.
of
'Cause they
course.
look
Just
like
like-
bo- yeah.
Then you get so disappointed. Oh, you
It's
you
like,
have a
oh my
vagina.
god,
I'm
there's
sad.
nothing there. There's just some mad clitoris. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
There's like-
huge clitoris.
Okay, that's wild. So that's so wild.
That's a mad clitoris.
No, you gotta clarify. You gotta clarify that because is it a mad clitoris or is it like an abundance of clitoris? Which one
Both.
is it?
Yes,
Both
because
probably
an
if it's a
angry
dyke.
clitoris
It
is
just
not
looks
something you want to.
angry, like, like.
I'm sure it probably has a hard hat on. If it's like a bulldog
Angry
lesbian, it's
clitorises
like,
can be very
ah,
dangerous.
I
to
hate men.
Arr.
It's like picketing with a sign.
Yeah.
You know what? The dykes that I've seen or the ones that I've come in contact with are just way too cool to even hate men anymore. I think that men hating dykes are so like
I think that's a stereotype.
1986.
Yeah.
Wearing
I
like
haven't seen a man
sleeveless,
hit a dyke in, like,
sleeveless plaid shirts and trucker
6
hats.
years.
Yeah.
Like-
Hey, have you ever? So what are the lesbians like in Baltimore? You got to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. There's a ton.
Really,
Like,
it's a
yeah.
mecca. Who knew?
Yeah, there's a really big population, and they like have their own bars, where like like there's only like 2 gay bars. But I
Les
think there's
beaux.
like 4 lesbian bars.
You gotta be
Do
kidding
they
me.
stay centered in one area, or do they?
They're scattered out, whereas the
Oh,
gay
really?
bars are
Wow.
all like next to each other.
Like in a
You gotta hold the
certain
mic
area.
up to your face. Hold
But
the-
like the lesbian bars are completely scattered out. In fact, they may just be regular bars that
The
like
lesbians
the
frequent.
lesbians-
There's just
The
so many
lesbians
lesbians.
say-
the
I'm
lesbians are like, we're the
live now.
bartenders, so now it's a lesbian bar.
Oh my God.
And we do
The
karaoke.
whole town is overrun by karaoke singing lesbians.
Now, what are the gay areas called in Baltimore? Are there gay areas in Baltimore? Or?
It's Mount Vernon is.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Very
that sounds like probably the nicest area of Baltimore.
It is.
It is a very,
of course
very
it
nice
is. That's why the gays went there. They're like, let's go to the nice part
That's super.
because they have the best taste.
Good sushi restaurants.
Well, so yeah, that's cool.
You're not just
You know-
joking, but yeah.
I think it's so wild that
Direction.
okay, so like being a gay guy, but going to I can never say it.
Loyola?
Loyola.
Loyola.
Loyola. Okay, Marymount.
No.
It's like it's not a conservative school, but it's definitely like a Catholic school or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
it's Jesuit.
Jesuit.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
Does that mean it was all boys?
Yeah, when we would come out, we would come out of the confessional.
That's amazing.
So what did you do?
he came out of the confessional.
Was there like a gay alliance or anything like that at your school, or was there what's it like being a gay person at a school like that?
You found out that priests date each other.
Oh my
Like
god.
you like learn things about like the gay community that like you wouldn't know. Like I had no idea, but I would go and I would talk to priests about it all the time. They'd be like, "No, I'm definitely gay, and I don't believe in anything that you're teaching here."
The
Yeah.
priest would say
Because-
that?
No, I would because
Oh,
I'd
you
be
would
like,
say that. I was
it
like,
just
what?
doesn't make sense to human nature what the church is.
Oh, no,
claims.
absolutely
Yeah.
not.
So I would go and have conversations with them about it, and they'd be like, "Well, it's popular for men to date other men. Sometimes priests date other priests," and I'd just be
What?
like,
Like they would
That's
say it like that's a
striking.
known fact.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like
Sometimes
I thought priests didn't date anybody.
You know, that's interesting.
priests can.
That's better. That's better than them maybe like molesting a kid or whatever the stereotype is.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? I think.
Yeah,
that's-
but
I
that's like
was
a totally different thing.
If
Like,
I-
but child molester is just a separate thing in itself.
I agree.
It's just
I
weird
totally
that so
agree.
many of them were like, well, I better join the church.
I was always offended that I was never hit on by priests.
You know what?
You're like,
A
no
lot
one
of-
ever molested me.
Like, I was an altar server for years. Like, what's up?
Why are you putting in all this time?
Were you fat
not
when
to
you were a
get
little
hit
kid
up?
or anything like that?
No.
They went for the weaker ones. Like, he's athletic.
Hey,
He'll run away. Don't go for him.
Well, you're a funny.
And they went for like a fat little redheaded boy.
Yeah,
They're
you're
like,
a-
he can't get away.
You're a funny person,
You're-
so you kind of like probably talked a lot, had a lot of friends, and probably yammered a lot.
So, like,
they're
he'll tell on
He's gonna
you.
tell.
Yeah,
He's gonna
it's-
tell.
I
Spread
always
the
I always
gossip.
enjoyed the fact that if you went to a morning mass, you could drink most of the wine out of the chalice
Yeah.
at like 9 a.m. and you were like, you're in school, It's
Did you
cool.
ever
Yeah.
you get
That's
fucked up?
amazing.
You get fucked up in church?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a similar church. Yeah,
You
and
got-
I got.
And you got fucked up at church too?
Baltimore's filled of alcoholics.
Yes. Oh my god.
I think that's
yes.
the same in Alaska. With the church I went to
Uh-huh.
growing up, I'm pretty sure the priest was just a raging alcoholic. He would come out just super drunk. Because I don't know if anyone else is Catholic, but like they sing the Our Father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was just incoherent. All he's like, and just would make up his own tune and like.
Oh my god.
so,
He wasn't having a stroke. Did he have a stroke?
maybe he was really old.
Oh my god.
He was just up there dead, and they had him on strings. Like we couldn't find another priest.
By the way, I tried to look. Okay, so on your Facebook, it has a link to your YouTube, and I looked on your YouTube, and the video is locked. I can't see it. Unlock your video. I want to.
What kind of video are you hiding, buddy?
What kind of video are you hiding?
I have those types of videos too, but they're not on YouTube. On
That would be
YouTube, I
really-
want you to see the video. This is a problem I need to fix.
Because
Why?
on
You-
YouTube you can't.
Have you done
upload
erotic
sex.
photography before?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what
You don't have
happened?
to answer that if you don't
Erotic
want to.
photography is that what you said?
Well,
if
Chris
you
is a
meet
model.
guy, I know
You're a model?
Chris is a model.
That
What do
makes
you- who do
so
you
much
model for,
sense.
Chris?
Just random photographers like my friend Miguel Reyes, who's like he's like a fashion artist. He teaches at Otis, like one of the head teachers
Oh
there.
wow.
So I've done photo shoots with him because he does photography as well.
Mm-hmm.
You just photographed with someone who shot Naomi.
Oh,
Ooh.
Brett Bailey.
That's quite
He just got a big job in New York, so he's moving pretty soon, and we went over there yesterday and did a photo shoot.
What's a photo shoot like?
It could be really weird or really good, and
Probably depends on who you're working with,
yesterday's
too.
was really weird because he made us wear all this jewelry, and I'm not somebody that would wear jewelry.
Jewelry.
You don't look like a jewelry
I'm
guy.
like totally hobo fabulous and will rock chanclas and just like I'm good for the day.
Okay, now what is your nationality? Because you're very whitewashed, but I can tell that you're something. What is that?
Oh my gosh, you're like the
Are you
first
part
person-
Japanese? I don't know why I said that. I wanted
No,
to just...
I'm Mexican and French.
Oh, I knew it was
Oh,
something like
wow.
that. I knew it was something bizarre like that.
That's why you're so pretty.
That's very
Yeah.
interesting. That's very because the French people. I would love to see what your mother made you for dinner. Was your mom the French one?
No, my dad's actually.
Your dad's the
And
French.
it's weird because my mom, she's full Mexican, but she's totally whitewashed. And
Oh,
my
wow.
dad,
Wow.
he's half French, half Mexican, and he speaks fluent Spanish.
That is wild.
Oh.
And he's like, I think he has blue eyes or green eyes. It's like sometimes it's different.
You come from a hot family.
Probably.
I
Yeah.
don't-
Was your mom a hot bitch when she was younger?
I have no clue.
You don't know? She
You
was.
haven't seen the
she didn't even-
pictures?
I don't.
You know
His
she was
brothers
pretty.
are amazing.
Are they? Wow. Are they
Oh,
taller than you?
there you go.
Are you the youngest?
Actually, I'm the youngest, but it's weird because my second oldest brother turned out way shorter than me and my oldest brother.
He
Me
got
and my
like
oldest
he
brother
got the
are, like,
Mexican genes.
Do you have
Yeah.
any gay brothers or anything cool like that?
They're little.
No, they're totally hetero.
Really?
Mm.
Married?
Well, they're both. One's getting married, and the other one is married
Huh.
with the child.
Oh
That's
wow,
cool.
babies.
That's cool. Do you guys? What do you guys think about gay marriage? I don't really. I'm a gay person, but I'm not like a regular gay person. Where you guys are like iconic gay people from West Hollywood.
You
guys,
look like you walked out of a commercial.
what is? Yeah, you both look very flawless. And
Like if a TV show was like cut to the gay guys, it would
Cut
be
to
you.
the big guy. Hello.
I'm actually. Yeah, everything's good.
Beautiful.
I'm actually thinking about what you guys would look like having sex. And now that you said
Yeah.
that he's the bottom, I'm like
Yeah.
memorizing what your guys' faces right now so I can.
Now
jack
you're
off
just
to
being
it.
a
I feel
pervert.
the-
Well, are you really the bottom though?
Not really.
Are you guys?
You switch
Do you
off.
guys take
yeah,
turns?
we switch off.
That's
like,
what love is.
Well, that's good.
What is that called in the gay community?
versatile. I don't know.
Well, that
Being a good partner.
Being
a
That's
good
what that's
person,
called.
switch
Maybe
off.
I'm
Being
maybe
fair.
I'm dating myself by saying all these terms.
No.
So what do you? What
Did I
was
do
that?
it?
Me? Was that me? Test.
Am
Test
I on?
this.
Tranny, tranny.
Tranny 1 2. Tranny.
I'm
tranny,
on.
Tranny. I'm on. Tranny.
Hello?
Tranny.
Son
Hello?
of a bitch. Tranny.
You're
Tranny.
on.
Okay, good.
You're back on.
Okay. Now, what do you guys think about gay marriage? Because everyone talks about it, and you guys are gay, so let's hear some gay people talk
Yeah.
about gay marriage when it's such a hot topic.
Hot topic.
Hot top.
Great
Hot
store.
topic.
Just kidding.
I think like that'd be like really cool to like be able to get married.
Yeah.
And just because if you love another man, like you're a man and you love another man, you should be able to.
True.
I think it's weird that people care so much about who the fuck people are marrying.
It's like
like,
the
leave-
straights aren't even doing a good job themselves.
Well, that's
Okay, the number one cause of divorce is marriage.
True.
Get married in the first place. So it's just like it's like it doesn't matter. Like you should just let it happen.
Right.
What
But so as a young gay person though, what I'm asking is does anyone like if there was no such thing, let's say that we had already the right to marry or whatever, would you guys be thinking about marriage when you let's say you guys met, would you guys even be thinking like, is he the one? Or you're like, damn, I want to suck his dick. Like what goes through your gut? What goes
I
through
think
your
about
mind?
it all the time, and I would totally. I think if I was to get married, I would want you to wear that white thong underwear, and I want it to kind of be like a circuit
course.
party.
Oh my god. Yeah, talk more about the white thong.
He met me in my Andrew Christian like white thong,
Oh baby.
and
Oh.
like it really like compliments my junk. So he was like, just like how the dogs tilt their head to the side. and
Wait,
you're
he
just
met
like-
you in that? What were you doing?
Well,
We
yeah,
were
where did you meet?
we were go-go dancing at MJ's.
Okay. I was like, you're just out in this song. I need to know.
So you both were go-go dancing at the same time?
Yeah.
That is so freaking
That's
crazy.
so
Did you
awesome.
guys flirt while you were dancing, and did other fat guys get off on that?
Yeah.
Totally.
Now, how do you... I love this about go-go dancers. I love watching go-go boys deal with fat people. Because, like, you spend your entire life to get so svelte and so hot and sexy and everything, and then you have this huge fat pig that's obviously lusting over you, and if he has money, thank God for
Yeah.
you, because he gets to put it inside of your G-string. Maybe you let him touch your dick. Whatever. It doesn't matter what happens, because that's between business is business is business. But what I'm saying is, like, how do you mentally prepare yourself to be kind of flirtatious with somebody that you wouldn't normally be flirtatious with in everyday life?
Yeah, well, yeah, there is an extent where you can't just take it, because...
Put that microphone right up to his mouth. Yeah, let's touch that. Oh, yeah, hold it.
Like I said...
Put that.
Yeah, open that mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
There
so
is an
many boners in
extent that you can... There's only so much you can take, you know?
Right.
But most of the time, you know, you're getting paid to party. You have to, like, look like you're having a good time, even if you're not.
Yeah.
Just good
Because
customer service.
Yeah, because you're like, if you're not having a good time, it's gonna show, and it's gonna make the crowd awkward, and then you're ruining, you know, the business of the place. So you're like, if you're gonna act like a bitch the whole time, then forget it. Get down and go home.
Yeah.
But there has been one time where I actually hit somebody. It was kind of an accident. I just meant to push them, because they always think it's okay to squeeze your balls or.
Ouch.
Oh
This
my
guy
God, that's
actually
terrible.
tried to bite my balls. He tried to bite them.
Ugh.
And
What
I
did he-
Oh my
and I was
God.
like, I'm watching him.
What did he look like? What did he look like? I'm so obsessed because you know you always hear things happening like this, but you want to get a mental picture in your head. What did this
He
gentleman look like?
looked-
Describe him to the police, honey. Show the police on the where
I
the,
kind of
you know.
call it an it. I wasn't sure. I was very gender confused.
Okay.
Like, you know, like
Ambiguous.
I call it the thing.
Yeah.
It was-
Like-
that just makes it sound so much worse.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
know what it was.
it
hit
looked
my
like
balls.
It kind of looked like the gypsy lady from Drag Me to Hell, but
Oh.
also was a guy, really.
But whatever it was attracted to. It was attracted.
It
to
saw
men.
my nuts. It was just like,
And just went in for the kill.
yeah, like I saw it opening its mouth, and I was
Like, is this really
Very-
happening?
I would go like this. I was like, and I just like I meant to push him in the head, but I like open palmed him in the forehead,
He
and
deserved it.
he was
Yeah.
kind of drunk. So you know how like babies, their heads are so big when they just tilt back,
They
they start
bobble.
going
Yeah.
down. They're like
Yeah.
they're going
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Their arms are in the air.
Yeah.
That's how he was, and I just I didn't even think twice. I just start laughing because it looks so funny, and I got pulled down from the box and. They're like, why'd you hit him? I was like, he tried to bite my balls right now. But that was pretty funny. Did you see him fall? I was like, and they start laughing. It was like, yeah, we saw him fall. He almost like snapped his neck on the bar. I
Oh
was like,
my God.
Well, that's what he
You
gets.
gotta be careful with people of that carriage. I
Wait,
mean, look,
so-
I'm looking at your arm right now. If I was a man-eating giant, I would want to rip your arm off and just eat it,
Yeah.
like, because you know you're like a strong guy, but you don't know your strength probably.
well, it's sometimes like when you get a little shocked, yeah.
Well, yeah, when you get like, that's like fight or flight. Someone's going after your balls.
That's
Like, you're,
true.
that's instinct push.
You know that the testicles are the only part on a man that do not have any fat whatsoever. They're the most unguarded part on a man.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they taste great.
They're so yummy.
Phenomenal.
Did you do any erotic dancing in Baltimore?
I used to pay my bar tabs
Bye.
at the Hippo and Grand Central
Oh my
by
God.
going to the wet T-shirt contest or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
or wet underwear contest.
Yeah.
And what I would do is, because I wasn't in the best shape back then, but I would always dance for the drag queens,
Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
and I would dance to them, and they apparently they were the judges, and I didn't know that.
You were just
So I
doing
would just
it.
You were
do
just
it
doing
because
it
I just
for-
thought they would give me the best reaction back.
That's
And
funny.
when you dance, you want the reaction. You want to make sure that you're entertaining them.
Yeah.
So
Connecting
if
with
people
them.
dance back with you, it's more fun.
Yeah. Of course.
So
You're just a natural
that was a
for
natural.
Can
a
you
wet
do a-
underwear
Can you
contest.
do a Baltimore accent?
What is?
I guess yeah, because when you
Can you bring yourself
you just
up? Like,
kinda,
let's say you.
mumble a little bit. You know,
What's a Baltimore accent sound
you
like?
like talk could go like marbles in your mouth, or like a Baltimore.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll go-
are
I'll
all the
go
people in
buy some
Baltimore not
crab.
have teeth? Like, what's probably?
Well, yeah, because they mostly just drink beer and crabs. Just a Baltimore thing.
That's
That's
hilarious.
crazy. I don't think I've ever heard that accent. I must not have met a person from Baltimore yet.
So I was looking at your Facebook, Ryan Nolan, and so there's this picture. Did you go to the white party this year?
I did.
You did? Now tell us about what the white party is. Tell us what the white
Yes,
party
I want
is.
to know.
Because people don't know what it is, and this is exciting. I've never been there. I've heard about it. Let's hear about it.
Well, okay, so the white party is like the circuit party, and it's the biggest circuit party in the world, and it's in Palm Springs, and it's literally 3 parties a day for 3 days straight. And each party, the tickets are like $150 to get to a single party because they have just all of these DJs from all over the world that are very famous, and they have all of these performers, like really popular pop performers.
Yeah.
Like Lady Gaga performed there.
Wow.
What's her name? Carmen Electra was headlining or something.
Carmen
right?
Electra was
What did she
yeah.
do?
She apparently has a fucking an hour-long
She
act.
is
It's a
tits.
festival. It's a music festival of music that you would want to listen to if you were on ecstasy.
That sounds like a fun party.
Yeah, it was, and everybody wears white to pretty much almost all of the events, and it's like in the sun. And I expected it to be like an orgy type thing.
Right. That's what I imagined it.
Right, and
Yeah,
it
whatever.
wasn't. It was actually there were like I didn't see sex.
It was just
at
a
all.
respectable music festival.
It was just a music festival.
You didn't see.
I was so
Boo!
disappointed.
Wait a minute. You
Yeah,
didn't
that's
see.
I'm not here for
disappointing.
music. I'm here for groups of strangers having sex.
You didn't see
Yeah.
any blowjobs on the dance floor or nothing like that.
No, he was like completely disappointed. I was just like,
If you're paying
really?
that much money to
Uh,
get in this place,
Did
like,
you
Not
guys-
even a
I think there
handy
would
or
be-
something?
You guys both went there.
Yeah, we both.
Did
yeah.
you guys meet before the white party, or did you meet at the white
meet
party?
before?
You met before.
Did
like,
you guys have
3
sex at the
weeks
white
before
party?
or something like that.
There was no shenanigans in the
Yeah.
bathroom or
You
anything
guys
like
should have
that?
got the white party started
No,
and just
we-
started
Yeah.
I don't
fucking
even
out.
think we
By
were coherent
putting
enough
white
to do
everywhere.
it.
Oh my god! Now I don't want to. You guys look like young, nice kids, nice boys from the neighborhood. Don't tell me that you imbibed in those horrible drugs.
Oh.
Any of those things like that. I don't want to hear that of my.
It was a controlled environment.
Chris won't do drugs. He's like my AA program.
Oh, that's nice.
I
Oh,
just
that's
drink.
cute.
You're just a drinker.
Oh, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm just
All
a
right.
raging alcoholic.
Oh yeah.
Don't do those
What's your-
drugs, and then
what's
he
your
chugs a
poison?
fifth.
Where did you?
I like.
Wait, what did he ask? What did you ask?
What's your poison?
I was just wondering what kind of alcohol.
What drink you prefer?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually my favorite. It's this imported rum.
Oh.
It gets you drunk pretty much after 2 shots.
Yo.
And,
better.
I mix it with Dr Pepper and it just tastes.
Oh,
amazing.
that
yeah, I've
sounds
done that.
yummy.
It's
Is it spice
phenomenal.
rum? Is that what is it?
No, it's not spice rum, but I have done it with Captain Morgan. But we do squirt with Captain Morgan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that
Captain
it
I've
tastes
never
like.
That's
tried
very
that.
Mexican.
It tastes like
That's a very
popsicle.
Mexican
Yeah,
thing,
very Mexican.
Oh wow.
Have you ever had a
I'll try
woo woo?
I don't know what the
What's
woo.
a woo-woo?
What's
It's
a
a-
woo woo?
I have something that I've called a woo woo, but he was insulting
Yeah.
me.
A woo woo is a cranberry vodka only with peach schnapps.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
That
Those are
sounds
good.
yummy.
Fantastic.
Now, where did that come from? Woo woo.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
That's
how it makes
cool.
you feel.
Oh shit! Where were we? Okay, white party. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
So what we did is because we're not the wealthiest of individuals. So what we did is we went to every party for free. And so if we could get into a party, then we would go. And if we couldn't, we wouldn't. And I think we went to like 5.
Yeah, we
Not
went to-
bad.
We went to 5 of them. Basically, people were leaving, and it was like the first pool party that we were supposed to go to, and they were just leaving, and they saw us. They were like, "Hey, do you want our wristbands?" I was like, "Oh, okay." And
Awesome.
and then after that, like, we just get the wristbands and we just go in, you know.
Uh-huh.
And it was
That's
pretty cool of
awesome.
them,
So
because
wild.
apparently they were heading to the bathhouse, and they're
Oh,
like,
bathhouses.
there's no naked guys here. I was like, oh, okay. So they went to the
They were
bathhouse.
upset too.
Yeah, they went to, what is it, All World.
All
the
World,
resort.
that's
The resort's down there.
Yeah, when we did stop at All Worlds to say hi to a friend.
Is that a fancy
for a
bathhouse?
drink?
Do
All
they have
Worlds
those?
is it's actually a resort that the porn company
clothing optional, right?
the clothing
Oh, it's like a
optional,
nude
Yeah.
resort.
yeah.
And people
Just
leave their windows and doors open and stuff.
And you just go in?
Just like
because the way a
their
bathhouse was
thing.
explained to me by one-eyed gay overweight guy I worked with at a gas station made it sound really shady. He's like, honey, you just go to these houses and it's dark and you lay down and someone comes in and fucks you. And I was like, how do you even know if he's cute? That was my concern. Not that there's a stranger fucking me,
Yeah.
but like he just made it sound like he went into like a deserted warehouse and it was dark and he just laid there naked till someone fucked him.
Some people
Wow.
do that. Some people you do see.
But
the-
do they have like nice like resort style ones?
I don't know. This
Well,
one's.
I'm
I mean,
sure
from
there
what
are.
because this one's been on a lot of pornos.
Or
That's
is
the
it
only reason I
like-
knew it. One of the first gay pornos I
You
ever saw
don't
was
know it's
filmed
a
at that resort.
bathhouse. It just kind of is.
No, you know what it is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, our
'Cause-
friend that we went to meet there, he was like, "No, I'm not going to the parties or white parties or anything. I'm just hanging out here and having my boyfriends fuck me in a swing the whole weekend while people watch."
Wow.
Because can you imagine if someone didn't know, and
You
what
can
if they went
charge-
there on accident?
No, they
and,
would not.
Like an old couple, and
They were like, well, this looks absolutely divine. Massages, clothing optional. Well, I can't handle
like
this.
what if an old man fell asleep on his bed to take a nap, and then someone just
Oh.
walked in and fucked him, and he's
I'm
like,
well,
"Oh, Ethel!" like wipes out for lunch.
It is not like that. I'd actually. So you guys went there. How did you guys? Did you guys get in? Did you have to pay or anything like that?
To get into the resort?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We paid like I think $25 just to go.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Oh, that's
So-
not bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It was horrible. I didn't want to have to pay money to go somewhere where I knew I wasn't gonna get laid.
That's
How that is very interesting and very difficult to kind of compromise. You guys are a couple, but you're going to this place where there's nothing but
People fucking other people that
free
aren't.
sex.
But no,
Thank you.
that was the thing though, because nobody was there. It was
Oh.
like
Oh,
5
because everybody's
people.
at the white party.
Yeah,
stuff, right?
everybody's high off their mind at the white
wandering
party.
around.
Okay.
They're like looking at pretty lights and colors, pretty
Boo.
much.
So how
They-
long is
they
it
could
for?
be here
How
fucking
long was
each
this
other.
thing going on for?
The
The
whole
white party?
The white party.
it was until Sunday night.
So it's like a whole weekend.
Yeah, well, pretty much Monday morning actually.
Did you
'cause,
guys stay
Oh, wow.
somewhere? Where'd you stay?
We stayed at my friend's house because he lives right next to everything, so he's close to downtown.
That's cool.
So, we just stayed with him, and it was funny because when we first got there, we had a popper with us, and we accidentally spilt it,
Oh,
and there
okay.
was these 2 Asian guys sleeping in there, and apparently they were brothers. For a minute, we were thinking that they were dating, but why are they sleeping in separate beds? Like,
Right.
push
Yeah.
the beds together. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck's wrong with you guys? But we didn't know until later. But we spilt the popper in the room, and I couldn't stay in there because I was like, oh my gosh, like you kind of get that little high for a second.
Yeah.
So I felt really bad because they're sleeping,
And
and
they're
I was
just
like,
getting
they're getting high. They're getting high.
They're having terrible dreams. Wait, so are poppers like a known thing, and I'm just out of the loop?
Yes. I'll
Yeah.
show you what they
I'm
are.
such a grandma. Okay.
You're not a grandma.
No.
You just don't know what poppers are, pumpkin baby. My
That's
big
okay.
pumpkin.
I'm a loser.
You're
It's
not-
because you don't have anal sex.
Oh, you're
It,
right. I don't.
It it's when you
Saving it for
when
marriage.
you smell
That's all I
it,
have left.
Yeah. Good for you, Jess.
don't do anal sex.
Congratulations. Because I don't queef enough. I need to put things in my butt when I'm married.
You know what would be great to have a guy who like a married couple to go from pussy to ass, and then alternate farts and queefs to do.
I feel like you have
Yeah.
to get like.
something.
I don't know if I'd
You need to get
ever.
into a
I don't
certain
know if there's
rhythm if
enough
you're gonna-
enemas for me to feel safe letting someone go from my ass to my pussy, because that's just.
That's just period.
That's a
is-
yeast infection.
That is a
right?
yeast
Yeah.
That's like a whole. I could get a kidney infection, like a urinary tract
Yeah.
infection.
Well,
I mean, I don't know, but like you read about it, and that's
She's
just,
got a UTI.
Ew.
'Cause it's
Yeah,
like,
from
how-
anal to pussy fucking. Yeah.
how much can you clean your butt, really?
You can, that's my favorite.
You can
part.
do so
There-
much,
of
but
course
like,
there's
can you
anal
really
bleaching,
get?
but, you know,
Can you really get rid of all the particles?
You. I think you might be
can
able
it
to.
be 100% clean?
It's
all
so
the
fun.
time?
Yes, it
You can do like what
because
enemas and colonics.
Chris will not partake in any activities unless it's 100%.
So what do
It's
you
so
do to
great.
clean
For
it?
you,
I need to
that's
know.
Now, what do you use to clean your ass?
Yeah,
Because
Tell
I-
me how you clean it so I can prepare for my future
Well-
husband.
Yeah.
If you're out there listening, I'm doing this for you, whoever you are.
He has like this nice like what is it, a douche?
It's like an enema, like
yeah, sort of.
and it just you
That's-
But also a
Hose
key
it out?
is so you have to drink a lot of water throughout the day because if you don't, you're just gonna have like a mudslide, like pretty much.
A must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
what a horrible.
Yeah, I
That's a
think
great
it's
image,
pretty
though. That
bad in
is.
Peru,
You
so
know,
it's just like
rocks and shrubs and it's just awful. Oh.
A tiny house.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Just comes
Fine.
flooding out.
you know.
Yeah.
Now, what have you ever used? My favorite thing to use is it's kind of like the shower.
Yeah,
That's what you have?
That's what
Wait,
you
the
have.
shower head?
It's
Wait,
so
what is
great.
this?
Okay, so they have this thing. Explain what the shower thing is.
it hooks up to your like shower head.
Yeah.
Or you just sit there and you fill it up, and then you connect the hose, right? You connect the hose, and you just stick it up your ass. I tried it.
And you put water up there?
Yeah,
and
there's
then...
it's like a water pick. It's like a water pick. It has like
It's like a
sheets.
bidet.
What if
It's
I
like
get
a
one of
bidet
those?
with-
What
on
if
a
I get one
stick.
of those tiny water squirters and try to do it like that, like the little like?
Oh, like the turkey baster?
But I need a bigger one, right?
Yeah.
Like, how much water do you put in there? Just until you're like, I can't take it anymore.
You
like,
can
I feel,
feel
like
it.
Until you kind of like throw up out your mouth a little bit.
just
no.
going all just all the way up.
Yeah. Just clean out.
I'm
the
just so
filter.
I'm always so scared of like, what if I burst an intestine or
Yeah.
like a I don't know, or cut something. I don't know.
That's
I may
my
never
fear
put
every
anything in
time
my
I get
butt.
fisted.
You're joking. You're joking, obviously. Are you a fisting
Are you guys
bottom?
fisters?
No. No, we just joke about it all the time.
You know the best part about fisting is, you guys, is that when your fist is inside of another person, you can feel their heart beating. And
Yeah,
that's the fucking truth.
that's true.
Is it?
That's the
We
fucking
have to
truth,
try
dude.
that
No,
now.
that's true. That's true. I'm an expert. This has been in 33 vaginas, and I can
33.
Speaking of 33 vaginas, ladies and gentlemen, we have straight guy, token straight guy, Michael J. Benson. I never know where to put
Michael
it.
James Benson.
Michael
That's
James.
fine.
I always want to say J. Michael Benson because I think it's so.
That
it sounds so
hipper.
airy,
No.
like fun, so fun. Okay, you guys, we're gonna play this game called "Who Knows More About the Pussy: Straight Guys or Gay Guys?"
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a buzzer or
I
anything like this.
really don't.
So here,
Oh, maybe I can use my pussy queefs as
so
a-
we're gonna do this. Okay, see this, Michael, come over here and let's see if we can get closer. Whoever grabs this first is the one who gets to answer the question. Okay,
All right.
this is gonna be.
I'm going up against two.
Can't we just
two
go
instead
me
of one.
and then okay?
Why don't you put that on the table? Let's put that on the table, and then we can. I mean, the mic on the not you. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Ryan.
your mic, yeah.
Yeah, put your mic on the table, and then
Do you have the questions right now? Do I get to read one?
yes, I do. Okay, they're all really, really ignorant questions, and then there's some.
Hooray for ignorant pussy
Scared
questions.
of
Tranny,
Mine. There we go.
test
You're
one,
still
tranny.
on,
Okay,
I
good,
think.
thank you. Okay, lady. Brrr. Now, what does bad pussy smell like?
You want to?
Wait, somebody has to grab it first.
Answer.
It smells like.
On,
Here.
tranny. I should just leave this in the fucking thing.
Yep.
Leave it in the goddamn thing. Okay.
All right, and we're back.
Okay. Here's one you can ask.
Oh, okay. Question number 2. What is the definition of rape? Michael James Benson.
Microphone.
Okay.
put
Is
your
there a
mouth on the
timer
fucking
on this
microphone.
shit? No.
Put your mouth into the microphone.
Okay. Forcing sexual acts on another human being. Or am I wrong there?
We're missing something.
We're looking for a key word. A key word.
No means no.
No means.
Close.
That's a
Unwilling.
phrase.
You're forcing. Yeah. What?
Ah!
Unwillingly.
That's. I mean.
That's pretty much it. Yes. Ding
you,
ding ding ding
you,
ding.
well, who does it go to?
No, it's up. It's
Because you
up
said
to you.
forcing yourself on someone, but if they want it,
Yeah.
so they have to.
Can't rape the willing.
You
You're
can't.
right.
You can't.
So it has to
no.
be
It's tough to rape the willing.
non-consensual. I put the sensual and non-consensual.
Non-consensual.
Okay, that one's a draw. Nobody
This one's a
gets
draw.
that.
Nobody gets it because
All right.
I don't know because he said so.
Okay.
I'm afraid of him.
Okay. What are tits made out of?
Silicone.
No, we said tits, not great tits.
Okay. What are organic tits made out of?
Fat.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay. Now we're on 3. Okay.
I want them to win this. I'm not. But okay.
You better fight. That's why I invited you
better
here.
fight.
Question number 4. What is expelled during menstruation?
You pick
Ryan.
It is the bleeding of an egg that unfortunately didn't get fertilized. So sad.
That's why you cry during your period. It's your body being like, we didn't get pregnant again. Is that
What is the tissue?
the tissue? Yeah.
Do you know what that is? Or where it comes from? Where does the tissue come
What
from?
part of the body the tissue comes from? What the?
Is it the inner lining?
Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
endometrial wall is what Ricky
Endometrial
wrote
wall,
down,
that's
but
it.
inner lining is.
That's what I was looking for. I tried to.
Is that even? See, I don't even know. I'm like, is that true? I don't know. There's just blood, and I cry for a few days.
It's
and
true.
Yeah.
Okay. Boys.
Those are a lot of cards.
Don't worry, they're only 11, I think, or 10. How often should you change your tampon?
Grab it.
Once every 2 weeks, or am I wrong?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm very wrong. I'm very fucking wrong.
Unequivocally wrong. You are.
You
I
have.
don't give a-
It's fine. You've proven that you're definitely a man. Nothing else. That's hilarious.
Boys, do you wanna try and answer?
I would say frequently, like every time you feel like you
Every
just
time
bled.
you feel like
because it's like that episode of like Nip Tuck where the daughter just leaves the tampon
Yeah.
in
And then she gets
gets
toxic
sick.
Every
shock
time you
syndrome.
gush, you should,
So what?
change it
What?
out.
I'm curious to what your official answer is actually, because I would say like every 4 to 6 hours.
You know what? That is what. That's the average, but it says on the thing that it should be every 2 to 3 hours.
You should
Every
stop
2 to
having a
3
life for the next 5 days, and every 2 hours go to the bathroom.
3 hours. My friend said 2 hours, but 3 hours is what.
Most women, I think, do it just when they go to the bathroom.
When they go to
I
the
hope. If I'm just saying this and I'm disgusting, and other women are like, no, we do it every 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh God.
I'll sleep with it in. I don't care. I'm not waking up in the middle of the night.
Okay. Here's a. Here's
that
a.
makes sense.
Yeah, I
That's-
don't.
This is a real.
That's how I'm gonna die.
Right.
Just
Shit, I'm ruining this.
toxic shock syndrome.
By the way, there is a
Oh.
prize for this game. I'm giving the person, and because they're gay
That
people.
would
here-
make me cry if I was a woman and I like randomly bled and ruined a pair
Yeah.
of jeans.
Every
Had to go
two-
get
All the
new
time, especially if you have an
sheets, new
irregular
sheets.
period. I do.
Oh, that would suck.
The worst is if you, because like if
Crying
you're
right
if you're
now.
sleeping with a guy and then it comes in the middle of the night
Ugh.
Yeah.
and then you just have to leave and never talk to him again.
No, we're like right in the middle of this fucking thing. What I really want to know about this, what happens? Like, there are girls that only use pads.
Which is weird to me, but it's like wearing a diaper. But I guess before I learned how to put a tampon, you do. It just is like a absorbent pad, and it sits there and collects it, and then same thing every 2 to 3 hours or maybe more because it's a pad. But like,
you get swab bass, right?
Does it ever come out?
yeah,
of the
well,
pad?
it's a stinky. No, like it can like if
Yeah.
it's really heavy. That's why like I couldn't use pads anyways if I wanted, which I don't. But like yeah, it'll bleed and you get it on your legs and like it's gross.
It's
just a
being a
mess.
woman sucks.
That sounds
That
so
sounds
intense.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like you'll think you're safe, and then it goes back. It's on your jeans. You have like blood wings on your thighs.
Ew. Have you guys ever bled out of your penis before?
Oh, that's not good.
No,
Oh, you know what? When
What?
I was in kindergarten, I fell on my dick and bruised it.
Yeah.
Oh my
And-
That
God.
hurt. That just made my clitoris hurt for some reason.
Yeah.
Really?
That's so weird. My genitals like tensed up, and I
Like-
didn't even have a dick.
It was really weird because I was like, "What the fuck's wrong with my pee-pee?" Like,
I know you're a little
Yeah.
kid. You're just like, I don't know. I'm doing the next one.
Okay, you're doing the next question.
Okay. This is stupid.
It's not. It's a really good question.
This is not even a. This is.
It's a scientific question, and you better answer it in
absolutely
scientific
not.
terms.
Okay. Not 7. Whatever number this is. How do you get a yeast infection?
How?
You wipe front to back.
Wrong.
No, you wipe back to front.
That's wrong.
That's
no,
wrong.
isn't it? That's how you get a yeast infection, right?
the
That'll give you a
you
UTI,
don't-
wait.
but the
Oh, UTI.
wait, would it just
Like-
getting caca in there, or just not being douching enough?
Cock.
it's wait. What's your answer?
No,
Do you have
go
a
ahead.
guess? Because Ricky's scientific answer on the card is too much bread in the oven, which really all I think it is just like an imbalance of like the hormones in there,
Oh.
and then which is easier to happen if you're like somewhere hot and humid.
Yeah.
I
but,
couldn't find an answer for that
But too much bread in the oven makes it's basically don't jam bread into your vagina, ladies.
Yeah.
If you're listening, not a good idea.
Not wheat.
You'll
That
get
doesn't seem right.
No one gets that one.
one.
Or did we?
You do the next one. What is
Does
the next
cranberry juice help with that?
Oh,
No,
that
I've
helps
heard
with
that-
UTIs. I make
Yeah,
that.
I've heard that cranberry juice helps with
Urinary tract infections. Yeah, they make pills and stuff. I had a roommate who used to get them all the time and swore up and down that she knew how to wipe properly. And I was like, you sure you're not just wiping your ass up into your...
God.
She's like, I know what I'm doing. It's just... And I was like, okay, I don't...
Maybe she was just having sex a lot.
And you can... that can happen too is if you're just having like really aggressive sex, especially people who have like butt go front to back or back to front. Or even if you just like slip up and like it hits your butt. Because I've had that where like...
Oh shit! Sorry.
A guy's like, fucking really hard. It comes out. It almost it hits your butthole and almost goes in. And then I'm like, you have to watch it. I don't want an infection. I'm really good at ruining the mood. I'm like, oh, disease. Okay. Where do you dispense a used tampon?
Dispose.
Dispose. Dispose. How do you dispose of a used tampon?
In that little.
You didn't even grab
trash
it.
dispenser. Trash compactor.
Yeah!
exactly.
Trash. You want me? There you go. Ooh.
Okay, I can put all these stupid hard questions in here. Oh, what does FUPA stand for?
Oh.
Oh, I know.
Oh, wait. Are you going to answer it?
You got it.
That's when it's like the fat is kind of like.
What does it stand for?
Do you know what the abbreviation
Oh.
is?
Fucked
Oh.
up pussy.
Fat
No.
upper
That's
belly
That's it.
FUPA.
pussy.
FUPA.
A fat pussy?
No, fat upper belly pussy area.
Oh, well.
Okay, we'll get
Fat
Circle,
upper body pussy area.
Circle gets
There's
the square.
technically no B, but fat upper pussy or fat upper
Fat
penis
upper-
area is actually a thing,
Fat
by the way, you
upper
guys,
penis
too.
area.
Fat
Yeah.
guys can have it, too.
Yeah,
It's
guys
that
do
fat
get it.
triangle
Yeah.
Yeah.
people get. Ugh.
That's the hardest thing for me to work off, actually.
Yeah.
I live in fear of ever
You
gaining
don't
that.
have a fupa.
That's because I try not to have one.
It's because he
That'd
works
be
out for
terrible if you had
because
such a
he's
nice body, but
dedicated.
then just had a
Just
a
for
fat
beauty.
blob right there
Just
and
try
nothing
so
else.
hard.
Pussy area.
Yeah.
All right. This is offensive.
I was gonna,
Oh.
because it's a.
Oh, because it's subjective? Not.
Yes, because it's subjective. If the answer is
Oops.
good enough for you.
Oh, okay. Okay, question number 11. The most beautimous part of the vagina is... ...
The clit?
The
roast beef.
G
I would say the clit. The only thing I would say other than the clit would be not having a vagina would be really...
The lips.
I like the roast beef. That was
Yeah, roast
Who does it go to then?
It looks like
There's
a
a blank,
sandwich.
so it looks like it's nothing. So I was like, oh, thanks.
It goes to the gay guys.
Yeah.
For the clit is a beautiful thing,
Yeah.
if you can find it.
Okay, there's two
It's
more.
tough to.
It's like a
yeah,
hidden treasure.
Took a while.
I don't think it's hard to find. The clit's right up above the pussy, and it's like a little red button, and the girl goes crazy.
Well, once
But
you
it's the
find
same
it, it's-
color as the rest of your vagina. It's not like,
it's not.
here it
it's so
is.
much more vibrant of the colors.
You think so?
Yeah.
mine
That's if
isn't.
they're horny or something. They have to.
It gets,
Yeah,
mine
when
gets,
you-
I think like a little puffier if I'm horny, but I don't
Yeah.
think it changes colors. It's, but because my whole vagina is pink though. But if there's people with like those brown vaginas, maybe
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They're the ones with the roast
it
beef.
can't control
Oh
it.
my
It's just
God.
what you have. It's like a fingerprint. It's just what your vagina looks like.
Penises are like that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like some
penis
some
is a
people get lucky and they have a really pretty one, and some people it's like you even if you don't do anything. There's girls who like aren't whores but still have those like outer lips that look like an alien.
What? I've never seen that. Alien outer lips?
You've never you don't watch enough porn if you've never seen.
I
this, like-
don't. I
It's
watch.
just like
Yeah.
a flappy, like it looks like you could just take it and be like,
Ah!
like a circus tent.
Ooh.
That's so good.
The only straight porn I watch are the Brazzers porns.
Oh yeah.
Brazzers,
those are
great.
those are decent.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
watch
What does the
pretty
G
much
and
anything.
what does the G and
I
G
love
spot
porn.
stand for? Porn is great.
Grafton or
Close.
oh shit.
Circle gets the square. He
Close
fucking
enough.
knew that.
Gosh.
Grafenberg, from the
All
guy
right,
who
Grafton.
invented the
I didn't know the bird part, but yeah. All right.
Grafen. That's pretty
enough.
good. And last question.
What is the labia minora made of?
No one's gonna get this.
I wouldn't have gotten this,
I
and I
wouldn't
have
have gotten
one.
it either.
I'm gonna say tissue.
Scar tissue.
Is that scar
Scar-
tissue?
Scar tissue.
Scar tissue.
Only
One
if
of
you
the best Red Hot Chili
Vagina
Peppers songs.
tissue.
I don't know why this is
Cartilage?
just. it's-
scar tissue is so funny to me.
If this was a
If
straight-
your vagina's been attacked by a dog, then yes.
That's so funny.
Does he get it?
I think he
It's
should get
vascular tissue,
Yeah.
but tissue wins. Yay!
Whoa!
Okay.
I got 3 and you guys got let's see 4 or yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
hold on.
Vascular tissue. All right. Wow, my gosh. Yeah.
Well, it's a fact.
Yeah, it's
Gay men
fact.
know vaginas better than straight men, which makes
Yeah.
so much sense. Because straight men are idiots.
Yes.
No
I
offense.
know. Hey, no, I know what I am.
No
Don't
offense,
worry.
all the men that I
I
love.
think it's because at least I'm very fascinated by like the reproduction process.
You guys get some you get some low fat Pop Tarts.
Ooh,
Yeah.
my
Because you guys
low
won the-
fat.
Or as we like to call
Holy
it, all exclusive
They're
breakfast.
mine.
Let's open them.
First runner up gets these really nice chocolates from Tranny.
Peanut
Mint
butter
chocolate.
filled.
Peanut butter filled
Chocolate.
chocolate bunnies.
Wow.
I got a
won.
solid mint chocolate flavored bunny. Yay! It's a honey bunny.
Wow.
I'm gonna get fat and
They're
a
really
wacky
good.
wabbit.
I don't
These
want
are
one.
so.
Oh, actually,
Oh.
I kind of do want
Did
one.
you name? Do you like manufacture these? Because the name of them sounds like things you would say. They're
What is
like
it called?
wacky wabbit and honey bunny. Like
Yeah.
I feel like you've called me honey bunny before.
I probably have.
Oh, oh, oh.
Are
You want
those
some,
are those strawberry?
They
Oh,
are.
it's the best.
Yeah.
They're
Give me a little
low-fat
piece
pot
of
pies.
yours.
Here.
Want to split it?
I'm opening another one.
You
You
have
want-
that. Yeah,
I got
I'm
it.
good for right now.
Mmm.
I love Pop-Tarts.
This is really good.
Strawberry's the best, too.
I wasn't here for this whole podcast, but I feel like it was probably the craziest.
Yeah,
It
we
was pretty
talked a lot.
good.
We just
Yeah,
talked about
that's pretty
vaginas.
Solid.
I feel like you're my dad in that every time you come in, I'm always like, no, Dad, I'm not touching myself.
I don't feel like you're my
He's a
dad
very-
except for when you leave. Because that's what he does.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what
Well,
he does.
we're nearing the end of our hour. It's minute 55, and we have so many guests on here.
I do want to say one thing though. You
Let's
guys
hear it.
asked about gay marriage.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
for
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
out there, because there are some gay people out there who don't think that gay marriage should occur. They say that we don't need it or whatever.
There's
But I have
gay
to
people?
say,
Wow.
Yeah, some gay people are like not for gay marriage because they think that gay people have, you know, like
They're scared of commitment.
I don't know.
Be like,
what
we
it
don't
is.
need marriage. We're not going to get married.
But I have to
Are you
say
guys
that
married?
it's not just about the act of getting married, and it doesn't matter if you get married and then you like sleep around or have an open relationship. I don't care about
Yeah.
that. I just think that our society needs to be set up in a way where there is no difference between like who you are or how you're viewed because of your
Exactly.
sexuality.
because of your sexuality. It's just
And
like,
if you have laws out there that say if you're an interracial couple you can't get married, or if
it's
you're a
the
gay
same
couple you
thing.
can't get married,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
it's being disgraceful to a group.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's rude,
discriminating. No.
and it makes it difficult for people to come out and to be themselves and to feel
I
comfortable
think
in their own
gay
skin.
people should get married
And
because
that's what
they're
I think is
people,
wrong.
not
Okay,
just because
let
of
me
their
ask you
I mean,
this.
I would love to get married one day, and I would love to have kids one day,
Yeah,
and I would
yeah.
love to settle down.
I'm willing to carry your baby for a nominal fee.
Oh my
Wow.
God, that's horrible. What do you think
I
about?
want-
What do you think
That's
of?
I know you're looking at my body and thinking, yes, that's what we want our kids to look like.
Well, you know,
totally.
you could get another egg. It's no big deal. You don't
That's
have to
fine.
use
I'll
her
carry
egg.
another person's
She
egg
has a uterus. You
for
can get-
$80,000.
What do you think of Jeremy Irons' statement about? Well, you know, that he doesn't
That was
think.
fucking weird.
Can you believe that? Where he says, "Well, could potentially a son marry his father?"
This is fucking
Well, no,
weird.
that's
I think that's
incest.
inappropriate.
What do you think about people saying things like that?
But
Yeah,
that's-
just
I
in
think
the
that's
South.
Ignorant.
But I think it's inappropriate because it's just like, you know, people should not like, people shouldn't be molested, and that's what
They're-
that is.
they're
So like the
equating-
topic
I mean,
of conversation.
That's just ludicrous because that's
He
the same
was-
as like, well, our daughters marrying their fathers now? Like,
He
what does
was
that have to do with
equating-
gay marriage?
Yeah.
That because legally that's incest, but
Yeah, he
it's-
was
it's-
equating homosexuality with being the same. That could lead
No,
to incest.
no,
Oh,
it's
go
not. Well, the incest is,
Yeah.
I mean, allegedly defined as something that could be potentially like procreative or
I mean, look, you're always gonna
reproductive.
have that random story out there who, like, there's like Woody Allen and Sun Yi.
Right.
You know, like that's always gonna come up in any
But
society.
isn't that like his
Couple of the
stepdaughter
90s.
anyway?
No,
It was his stepdaughter.
Which is still
it's
disgusting.
still horribly disgusting.
Well, I'm artificially inseminated, so like I have to worry about the fact that like whoever my sperm donor father is produced other kids, so I could fall in love with someone who's technically my half brother,
It's
like, and I
so
would never
wild.
know,
Yeah.
which is
So
disgusting,
wild.
and I live in fear of that all the time. But like, but to equate like
Great episode of
homosexuality
Veronica
to
Mars that had that
incest, that's
same-
like two completely unrelated things. Like, if you're a guy and you want to fuck a guy, that doesn't mean you're a guy who wants to fuck his brother.
Well,
Like,
you know,
that's-
I mean, it goes back to the 80s where people thought that if you were gay, then you were automatically a child molester. I mean, people are really ignorant about a lot of things.
I agree.
AIDS,
that's
gay people.
just so
everything.
infuriating
Yeah.
and sad at the same time that
It
people are
is.
that stupid.
It's not, though. I mean, every single person in the world likes their own comfort level, and to be ignorant is blissful,
Well,
but
it's
it's not a very,
fear-based.
Yeah.
it's not a very noble goal, of
I-
course. But yes, you know, go ahead.
No, I just two things real quick. It's surprising
that.
how ignorant and mean and so weird some politician not just
Oh my God, I want to eat
Republic,
those.
but
There's cupcakes that
I
go
heard
off
that this guy actually thought that one man had sex with a monkey and then and then he had sex with other men and that's how AIDS was.
That was the story in
That's
high
so-
school all the time.
Yeah.
I was
Wait a
like,
minute.
and that's so fucking weird.
You
You
I
guys,
can't
everyone
take
knows
this
AIDS was created
so
by the
horrible.
government.
Okay, all right, all this AIDS.
Don't make me get all conspiracy.
All this
AIDS talk.
Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Speaking of AIDS,
Speaking of AIDS, ladies and gentlemen, today is my birthday. I need you. And these cupcakes, Jessica brought cupcakes, and they're really cute. But I think that everyone should sing "Happy Birthday" to me because I'm a diva and I'm a bitch. So,
I agree.
Yeah.
ready?
Here.
1, 2, 3. I'll sing too. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Thank you so much. Oh wait, let's go around real quick. Michael J. Benson, give us your Twitter and all of your stuff and what's coming up for you.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to be doing a week in New York, May 13th to May 20th, and then I'm doing the San Francisco Punchline
what club are you doing
May
in New York?
21st. My Twitter name is MJB Comedy at MJB Comedy. And those are the big things. Every third, and I do a monthly show called Cupcake Vagina, and we got Sean Rouse for this month.
Cupcakes
and we
and
got
vagina?
yeah, I know, and we got the Walsh Brothers for May 28th.
That's cool.
And June we got Chris Thayer for that headline.
Great show.
So, yeah.
You guys want to plug your modeling things or your lives?
You have some shows coming up. You always do something at Hamburger Mary's, don't you?
Yeah. So my name is Ryan Nolan. Follow me on Twitter. It's Ryan James Nolan. Instagram, I'm RJ Nolan. But definitely follow me on Twitter because I've got a club that night that I'm promoting. That was going to be great. It's going to be on April 23rd.
Ooh.
It's called Sin Tuesdays.
Yay!
And it will be a lot of fun.
What night is that? April 23rd.
It's a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. And they're doing it now like every Tuesday.
Sin Tuesday on Thursday.
And I'm really excited because I get to like have bottle service.
Yay.
And like invite,
My
and,
God.
like,
That's
invite
classy.
people to come. I know.
I want to come. What's
oh
the
my
date?
God. April 23rd.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's Sin Tuesday.
In town?
Yeah.
Where now,
Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of hot chicks. It's
Yeah.
like fashion industry.
I'm jealous. I will be
people
out of
and
town.
stuff.
Where is this? Where is it? Where is it?
It's in Hollywood. I can't remember what the club's called. I think it's
Is it on Santa Monica?
no, it's right next to St. Felix over there
yeah.
near.
I know exactly where that is. That's
You know
a
what I'm talking
really
about?
what?
Yeah, it'll be a cool space.
Really, really cool space.
I'm trying to convince them to spend the money on getting a pole. I wonder if we can
Yeah,
borrow
or
your
you could
X
just
pole.
steal this one. No, you don't. I don't want to steal.
You want to sell your pole? You know this rotates apparently.
I'll buy this pole from you guys if you guys
She's
are
my
selling.
cousin.
Talk to
She gets some. She's sponsored by them. I don't know.
Really?
Wait,
could I buy some from
Could
her?
she get me one wholesale?
I need a
I'll
pole. in my house.
Or like cheap?
There you
What
go.
is that the price?
And then I've got a comedy show coming up. I'm at Genghis Cohen on April 20th.
Genghis
if you guys can get out
Cohen.
there.
Ah, I have to come. I won't be in town. I have to come see you sometimes. Your
Please
comedy, 'cause
do.
I love you. I
Aw.
just can't wait to see you
That's
stand
I
up.
like the connections.
And then
people
I
have.
think I'll post a music video that just came out that I was in. I'll post that today.
That's
If
awesome.
you guys can do that. And then I'll try to post some photos on Twitter of like the latest photo shoot that Chris did.
Yay!
So you
Oh,
guys get to see
nice.
him.
This bling photo
Wait,
shoot.
were you shirtless?
Oh my God, was he shirtless?
Okay.
Birthday suits with jewelry.
Oh my God, naked jewelry. Oh, I guess I just didn't understand that earlier. I should have
Yeah.
known. I'm so excited.
It was
That's
just-
awesome.
So
And,
thanks for letting me plug us.
Yay.
What
for
up,
being
Butch?
cool. Chris, go ahead.
Oh, name's Chris Boucher.
Aha.
Just like the water boy. Spelled just the same way.
How do you
Oh,
spell
wow.
Boucher?
Boucher. So
cool.
it's French.
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
just have a Facebook. I don't have a Twitter, so it's just Chris Boucher.
He's just a model.
Are you working anywhere tonight?
I have no clue yet. I haven't looked at the schedule.
You can see him going
Where do you-
around town.
Where do you normally
Is that
dance
what?
at?
I usually dance at 11, Revolver, or Here Lounge.
Wow.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
check out all those places.
Yeah, just gamble.
And just go bite at
Which one
people's
out of
balls.
the
You'll
three
figure out
the
who he is.
best, dance club out of those.
Ooh, I would say Here Lounge, but
Okay, which one has the most beautiful and easy to get drunk girls? That sound
None of
horrible.
Here
no,
Lounge.
what?
Here Lounge, because a lot of porn stars go in there.
Okay.
What?
So
Yeah. Last night, our friend Quinn Jackson had who's straight, and does gay for pay. He had his huge birthday there.
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome.
What's gay for pay?
That
And
means-
so there was
That
a ton
means
of
he'll
girls.
be
You,
gay.
you suck
money.
cock for $100.
He prefers women, but he'll
No.
do men for
No,
money.
he's
bisexual.
straight. He likes women.
like if
No.
you gave him $100, you could put it right.
You
in
don't
his butt.
understand.
Like Ryan's
You
butt.
understand money. You know what it's
He's
like.
a capitalist.
You know,
He's
you're,
not-
you're very capitalist. Hey, I'll do anything
Okay.
for $100.
Here's a question, because there's the most gay people. in
Put the
live
mic up to your mouth.
Is what do you guys? If I just ate at Chick-fil-A, would you guys hate me?
No.
I
You-
didn't eat at Chick-fil-A.
You can't stop us. I still go get the chicken nuggets.
I've never.
That's what he says. He goes, Chick-fil-A, they can't stop us.
like that's what they're trying
Just
to do.
don't ever have their spicy chicken sandwich.
Why?
Because it makes your butt hurt, and then you have to wait.
Yeah.
yeah, like no, like
That was so homophobic. How could you say that? How could you say these things?
Tricked
about
you guys.
gay
I'm
people?
here on behalf of Chick-fil-A. Just start
I
burning
think
the
like they
building down.
do like a little prayer over it.
Anybody?
Like if it goes inside a gay man, you're gonna wake up with like an alien inside you and it's gonna rip out. That's how I felt.
They
like,
curse the chicken.
Chris,
They're
aren't
like,
you friends with the guy who like owns the one on Santa Monica or
No,
what is
my
it, the
friend
one on
on
I
Hollywood.
worked at Chick-fil-A for like
On
2 years,
Hollywood
and I'm
and
really
Sunset?
ashamed of
Yeah.
that now.
your friend?
Oh.
owns
No.
Because
it,
I
right?
didn't know.
No, my friend Rob is good friends with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
what?
he's friends with the guy who owns the one.
The
and
one
he-
on Sunset and La Cienega. Or like,
And he
yeah.
says that guy's gay.
No, he's not gay.
Oh.
He
He's
could
gay
be.
for pay, or
No,
is he?
he's married and has a
Bless.
wife.
I've
You
heard
know.
of gay people doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
And
Oh,
it's just
down
like-
lows? DLs?
But
No, those are only black guys.
Oh.
Only brothers can be on the down
Hey, do
low.
you guys think Tom Cruise is gay?
Well,
yeah, he totally takes in the butt.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at him.
Because
he's the only man
I
I
don't
would
really
fuck.
care.
I
I don't
don't.
really care about Tom Cruise
I'm
because
a-
he's a little crazy. He's like,
I'm a big fan
He's-
of his movies.
Yeah.
he's very eccentric, and so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. But the thing is like, if you're not willing to come out as a gay person, because you know, like in scientific journals, there's this thing that's called MSM, or men who have sex with men,
Yeah.
who identify as straight people.
Wait,
but
is that still in scientific journals?
I-
Like
Yes,
still
it's-
like in the, is that what, in the DSM or whatever?
I,
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's DSM.
What is that what that's called?
No, whatever. The
What is that called?
The psychotic thing or whatever.
The psych book.
No, there's something where
Yeah.
they identify, because there are certain men that identify as heterosexual, but they have sex with men because
Yeah.
they fuck them in the ass, and then they don't feel like that's a homosexual act because they're not the receptive
Because
partner.
that's
I think
just
that's just
sinning.
ignorant.
It's-
I think that's ignorant.
I don't know.
That's
if it's-
that's-
what that's called is actually denial.
You know
That's
what?
the
Denial. Big
That's
time.
the thing.
Hey, you know what?
I can't
I'm not gay. I
understand.
fuck them in the butt.
Well, exactly, but you
I'm
know
not
what?
gay. He sucked my dick.
That's definitely somebody who has priorities and that has a mastery of their own language and uses their own definition for those words that everybody seems to use.
That's just-
completely.
I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, because I could say, you know, what color is that? No, is that purple or is that pink? Well, you can't really tell because it's a bright thing off. You know, some
Are you
people could-
colorblind?
I'm colorblind.
You know, I'm
yeah.
not colorblind.
That's such a justification for someone not wanting to admit to themselves they're gay.
It's true,
and that's
you-
just a kind of like alpha male that like wouldn't go down on a girl, but he
Oh,
happens to be
that's
attracted
bullshit.
to.
I go
You know
down.
what I
wait,
mean?
And
there
those-
are guys that won't go down on girls.
Damn it.
Not that I
don't like
hang
it.
out with,
Apparently.
but I have heard tale.
You guys have to come back again because this is just going. This is like so great. We have to get out
We
of here.
have to
You
go,
have to go
but-
to an audition, and my birthday is over. Go ahead.
Say
My birthday is over.
and I'm going to
Let's all call our moms and get us
a
the.
charity show tonight, which this will be out after, so it doesn't matter. But we're raising money for LA Food Bank, and then I'll be on the road all May and June, all over the country with the Ridiculous Comedy Tour. Check us out.
All of May and June.
Yeah, she's
Well, mid to mid June, all of May to mid June.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we'll have a guest host in for me.
Cool.
I'm sorry, Ricky.
No,
And
no.
all over the country, so come see that. And at JMS Comedy, that's my handle.
Cool. And
Twitter. Facebook
ahead.
and Twitter and Instagram.
that's really good. My Twitter is at Ricky Luna Lives, and the Toss Salad Podcast's Twitter, which I didn't do it. Tranny, 1, 2, tranny.
At
tranny,
Toss
tranny.
Salad, TOSSALAD.
You know they don't prefer
Thank
to
you,
be
Sean.
called trannies.
I
They like
know.
to be
No,
called
they
T
don't.
Okay.
girls.
Well,
Girls.
Do
They-
they really? Is that a new thing? I feel like I need to know that.
It is kind of a new thing.
Okay.
What up, T-girl?
Next time
What
I
up,
see a
T-girl?
T-girl, I'm gonna.
T-girl
I
is
wanna-
T-girl.
I want all my best friends to be tranny and just tell me how pretty I am.
What am I
I
doing?
want my best.
I want a
friend
tranny to
be
do my
girl.
makeup.
Donate in your course.
Oh shit.
I
The,
couldn't set
Sorry.
that up.
Okay.
Really? I just hate that like I go to show or places where there's trannies and they look so much prettier than me.
Where
And I'm
the
like,
Target
damn it.
on Santa Monica
Yeah, pretty much.
and
That's
La
pretty
Brea?
much
Oh yeah, that is a.
That's tranny mecca.
T-girl Central.
All right,
T-girl.
T-girls.
T-girl station.
We're signing out to all the T-girls and to all the motherfuckers, the crackheads, the crazies, the loonies, the moonies, the boonies, and all the rest of the faggots out there.
Quoting Kid Rock.
Bye
Wow.
from Jewish land. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our podcast. Thank you for listening. Next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.